Hello, this is the Workingman from workingmansliberty.com, and today I am going to talk to you about a basic toolkit, or what to have in your tool drawer. Just some basic items, because we're going to come around times when there's a few things you need to repair around the house, and maybe you don't have all the skills enough to repair it, but at least you need to have a tool or something like that at least you can make a good effort with it. First thing I recommend everybody have in their toolkit is duct tape. And this black duct tape. Black is cool. You have some duct tape. The thing about duct tape today is it's very fashionable. They make it in a lot of different colors, but duct tape is is one of the most versatile items that you will have in your toolbox. Repair a leaky mattress, or if you've got a leak in a piece of PVC or something like that. So patch it up real quick. The other thing you should have in your toolbox is a Phillips and flathead screwdriver. And this is a flathead, which means the head of it is flat. And a Phillips has 4 little grooves right there. So if you see a screw that has a plus sign in it, that's for a Phillips. One that has just a single slat, that's for a flathead. Use a Phillips flathead screwdriver. Next thing you should have in your toolkit is a box cutter. And the reason why is not only to open boxes, but if you come across something that's plastic, or you get those little zip tie things from some item you might buy, it's a great thing to cut it off and cut it open with. So have a handy box cutter. Next thing I recommend everybody has in their toolbox is super glue. Now these are single-use super glue. I recommend you do a single use instead of a big tube of it, because these you're just going to use one time. Put a piece of cup together or a broken plate together. Use the single use, because the bigger size, they're going to congeal, going to be sticky when you try to get them off, and they're just going to be a mess. More trouble than they're worth. Another item I recommend people have in their toolbox is a crescent wrench. So if you find a bolt or something like that you need to take off, and you don't have any wrenches handy, this crescent wrench just folds up, different sizes right there. This crescent wrench will do the trick for you. So have a little crescent wrench. The other thing I recommend people have is a hammer. Now, this is a lot of hammer right here. It's a big old hammer. You don't need this much hammer, but have a hammer. It's always good for tapping in something, or if you need to break something loose or something like that. Have a hammer. Plus, it's a good self-defense weapon. Other thing I recommend people have is a flashlight. You have a flashlight because you might need to see under your sink, or in the crevice in between your refrigerator, or if the power goes out in your house, you need to have a flashlight. Have a flashlight somewhere where you can get it. Make sure the batteries are fresh in it. This is a Maglite brand, very dependable, very sturdy. It's got a textured handle, so it's easy to hold. Have a flashlight. Other thing I recommend people have is just simple set of wrenches. These wrenches are what they call standard size wrenches, and we'll talk more about that in another video between standard and metric. But this starts at the smallest size is 3/8, and it goes all the way up to 5/8. Again, it's what you're going to encounter in most everyday fixes around the house with any sort of bolt or anything you might need to tighten up, bed frame or something like that. Have a little set of wrenches. It's very inexpensive. And then finally, have yourself a tape measure. You might need to measure, for example, your bedroom to put in a new bed, or you might need to, measure an area you need to put in a bookshelf or something like that, or you need a piece of string so long. Get yourself a handy little tape measure. This one has large print on it, so it's easy to read the size. It's very inexpensive. And this is the basics. Basic little toolkit. Tackle any common repairs that you come across. All of this stuff can probably be had for, $15 maybe. If you want to be frugal, certainly you can go for some brand names on the tools and pay a little bit extra. But have these basics in your toolbox and your toolkit. You'll always be able to make a simple home repair, impress your friends, impress your girlfriend, impress your boyfriend. This is the Working Man, workingmansliberty.com. Check us out there. Find links to all these tools and more, and stay tuned for more videos.